Hello, welcome. Hi everyone to another beautiful reading here. Okay, I'm gonna say a collaboration. It is, yes, a pick a card tarot reading all about, your soul, your essence, stuff like that. But I wanted to give a major, extremely huge shout out to my collaborator, which is Melie the Mage. I literally love her so much. I cannot contain the amount of affection that I have for her. I found her channel kind of randomly. I was just scrolling through cards, I think this winter, and I found her channel. I was watching her videos. You can see I comment all the time on her videos. Like, I'm always in her comment section. I love her so much. She's a beautiful tarot reader. She's magical. She's mystical. She's so many things, and I love her so much. So today I'm collaborating with her. We are doing a two-part reading. So here on my channel, on this reading, we are doing kind of your soul's essence, your blueprint, sort of to say, of who you are into your core. Not your ego, like really like your divine, most beautiful, authentic, soul level self. Who are you? We're going to explore your mission, some lessons that you have to learn, your kind of blueprint, and overall, if we're able to do that, maybe your origin. We'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much it. So we have 4 piles here, and over on Melie's channel, it's more about how others perceive this energy of yours, how others perceive your essence, how they feel around you, your aura, So this is a 2-part reading. I thought it was a really interesting concept. I hope that you'll love it too. And just as per usual, this is a pick a card reading. So of course, these are kind of messages that are general. They're not personalized to you specifically. They're not tailored to you specifically. If there's anything in the piles in the reading that does not resonate, please feel free to only pick what does resonate. Use your intuition and know that tarot is a genuinely beautiful, amazing tool to get to know yourself and all of these possibilities, but you still have, the power and stuff like that. So only take what resonates. Oh my gosh, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be too chatty in my intro, and I'm super chatty. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please watch Melie's video as well, just because she's so amazing. I love her videos. She has such a relaxing voice, you guys. This is so random, but I love her. Okay, I don't even know where to say what. I'm getting confused. Please watch her reading as well. And okay, let's jump into the reading. Hello, dear pile number 1. So you have chosen this beautiful card, and I'm gonna flip them over. They're like these huge texts, essentially. But these are kind of like, I thought we could take a look into messages for your soul specifically that may talk about some lessons that you're learning, or just overall your blueprint, what makes you you. So for you, you have impeccability and mystery. I'm gonna read some paragraphs, like not the entire thing. Moving to that place of perfection within you, that place of truth, responsibility, competence, and intuition. Collect your discipline like a Buddha meditating in a garden of snow. This flame, oh my god, okay. Already, just the fact that there's this flame, I feel like you have a lot of energy. I don't know why, but like the images of the sun and the flames and just me looking at my candles, I know we're talking about impeccability, and now it's like, that person, perfection, truth, or something. I just feel like a lot of Aries energy, maybe. Okay, whatever. Impeccability is an area of strength that continues to flame within, maintaining your power and intent. This flame burns in your center, always indicating the level of your capabilities and your effectiveness in bringing events into being. I don't know. I feel like gather your power with impeccability, with the intensity of a rubber band pulled and held at its breaking point. Gather your intent and focus on your impeccability for the job about to be done. I feel a lot of Aries energy. Fiery, passionate, like driven, motivated, powerful energy. And impeccability, like, it's really telling me about getting the job done, like getting the job done. this is so interesting. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have come, like your soul came to this vessel, this planet, to get stuff done. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just like, you guys are on a mission, and it's probably big. We're gonna take a deeper look, of course, but there's so much power. Like, your soul is so powerful. It's so fiery, passionate. It's like there's no obstacle holding me back. I feel like maybe a part of your lesson is, you know, in this life is literally just to keep that focus, keep that power, despite everything that you may have been through, despite everything that you may witness, to keep on fueling this flame, as mentioned, and to keep on really like honoring, I would say, honoring this passionate drive. We also have the beautiful card Mystery, which is one of my favorite cards because it's so pretty. Like, look at it. It's so like, the imagery, so pretty. But a shaman can teach you about power. Sorry, by the way, French is my first language, English my second, so sometimes my English is a bit, you know, so bear with me. A shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens, or how, oh, this is so cute, or how you go to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. I love this card. Welcome to mystery and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness and transform you. This card really speaks to me. Maybe it's because like my names everywhere, like miracle this, miracle that. Like, it's really important for me. I just feel like you have such a whimsy energy to it. Like, yes, you're so driven and powerful, energetic, blessed with this responsibility that I have endeavors that I need to accomplish, and I'm gonna accomplish them no matter what. But you're also so deeply connected to like the spirit realm, to the universe, to all of these little things. You're connected to magical aspects of life, and I think that's really like maybe even fueling your fire, because of this beautiful little whimsical connection that you have. It's like you don't fall into nihilism, you don't fall into like despair. You're like, this is all connected somehow. I feel like your soul is very, very good at channeling things. Like, if the spirit world is like some kind of big neighborhood, I don't know why I have that example, but if the spirit world is some kind of big neighborhood, your soul knows everyone in the neighborhood, okay? Your soul is that one neighbor that walks around in the neighborhood and talks to everyone, knows everyone's business in like the best way possible. So these were like two specific messages, very interesting right off the bat. Now I'm gonna shuffle some cards, just to see kind of like, okay, what is, sorry if that was loud, what is like maybe your mission that you're here to accomplish, because I'm really curious about that. These are the cards I'm shuffling. They're very easy to shuffle. I love them so much. They're like super smooth. I think it's the deck Life Purpose by, if I'm not mistaken, Doreen Virtue. I know I need to update my decks, because I have old decks from my grandma. She passed away and she gave them to me, and I really appreciate her for that, so thank you so much. Okay, we have Builder. Like, this is literally the energy I was talking about. Whatever it is that you feel called to create, that you feel called to accomplish, know that this is coming directly from your angels, from your guides, from your soul, like quite literally. And you're here to accomplish it. Like, there's a reason why you are inspired, why you have that desire, and your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Like, quite literally, because it's your mission. Like, mission accomplished. Okay, let me just shuffle some more. So we have, writing. So for some of you, maybe you came to this earth, to this plane, your soul is here to express itself. And maybe for a lot of you, this could be through writing, even if you're not necessarily like writing a book. It could be through like poetry, spoken words. It could be through journaling. It could be through storytelling, stuff like that. But this could definitely be like a message for you that, you know, you guys that are maybe in the process of writing something, a project of some kind, or maybe just words are very important to your soul, like symbolism, yeah, like words. I just hear words. I hear a lot of like noises in my head, and there's no other way to describe it. And I feel like also your soul feels very at ease when you express yourself. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are some kind of old soul that has been through a lot, and right now I don't know how else to explain it, but right now your soul is in this state of like, I'm speed running everything that I have to do. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I hear it like that, but like, your soul is just speed running everything that I need to accomplish, I shall accomplish, like right now. So it can be like a bit overwhelming, and this is why you are blessed with the gift of being so focused, being so driven, because you have a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff to do, and it makes a lot of sense. Okay, and then we have trust. Oh, this, okay, I know exactly where this is going. You have, bottom of the deck is talk to your angels. How ironic. I was gonna say, you have a deep connection to the spirit realm, like I've mentioned previously. You are divinely guided at all times. And I think it's important to notice that not everyone has this kind of deep connection with the spirit realm. It can take so much time, practice, in even maybe like many reincarnations for someone to develop such a true harmonious I don't know, like a true harmonious relationship. And of course, like through history, there's many cultures that have been able to do that and everything. I'm just saying, like now in the modern world and just overall, when we're so stuck in like the 3D aspects of it all, it's easy to forget. Quite literally, it's easy to forget. But you are gifted with this deep, innate ability to communicate with your soul, with other souls, with the universe. You speak the language of the universe, and you have to trust in that gift. I feel like part of your soul's mission is to show others how to also trust the universe, how to also connect, and most importantly, connect to themselves. And to trust yourself. I mean, especially like if it did resonate when I said you have a lot of plans, a lot of things to accomplish, it can be intimidating. Like, wow, will I ever be able to accomplish all of this? Have faith that you can. And I feel like this is part of your journey. Like, if you had some self-doubt wounds or some kind of struggles in the past with, you know, accomplishments, feeling like you can do things, it is part of your journey to heal that. And I feel like your soul's true essence always knows. Like, you always know. You know if something's gonna work or not. You know if something is meant for you or not. And it's really about tapping back into this kind of power that you have. I do feel like for a lot of you, maybe you're gonna teach others how to do so. Write something, like, I don't know, there's writing here. I just feel like you are a deeply powerful leader in this kind of realm of connecting with spirit and also connecting with yourself, accomplishing your dreams. I feel like your success story will be a story that inspires a lot of people. It's beautiful. It's like really beautiful. And you are so deeply guided. Your soul, like, your soul is very well surrounded, I'm gonna say. Your soul is very connected, very protected, very blessed. And if in doubt, just ask. Just ask. Like, literally just ask. There's a deeper part of you that knows. Tap into it. It's a superpower. And I know it can be easy to like make the difference between anxiety, wishful thinking, and intuition. Intuition is very subtle. Intuition does not scream, and it also feels right. You will know. You will know if you take the time to listen with no distractions. Hope this helps. So, okay. I'm going to take a deeper look into all of this with another Oracle deck. We're going to take maybe just like 1 or 2 cards. Not too many. And I want to channel some messages from your soul from the tarot deck right after this one. So we took a good look in your blueprint. We took a good look into your mission, some lessons that you need to learn. We're gonna take a deeper look. Oh, okay. There's 1 to 3 cards that came out. That's okay. That's okay. So we have exchanging gifts. We have Y and we have Yin. Okay. This is immediately, I'm gonna go from the right corner to the left. With Yin energy, I feel like there's something about, also, you are driven, you are passionate, you are capable. No one is doubting that. No one. Everybody sees how powerful you are. Everybody sees how motivated you are. Everyone sees how your soul is like a powerhouse with a big flame, you know what I mean? But there's also this lesson about taking it easy, taking the time to reconnect with yourself, taking the time to rest, to create out of fun. There's pleasure here. There's something sensual, something delicate that I feel like you're going through this lesson, perhaps, of balancing both of these kind of energies. I'm sorry if there's like random bugs flying around. I do live in the countryside. I live in the countryside. It's impossible to not get like flies, spiders, I would say like random bugs like butterflies in my house, wasps, bees, everything. They're just always there. They're always there. So anyways, but I do feel like this is a lesson that you will go through if you're not currently experiencing it. I don't feel like it's going to be a harsh lesson. I just feel like you're going to come to a realization yourself. Okay, but what is the point of me always going faster, always pushing harder, if I can't rejuvenate, if I can't enjoy, if I can't receive instead of giving? There's some kind of balance here that you're going to slowly learn how to manage it. But this is beautiful. Like, this is really beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of alchemy into your path, into your journey, into your soul's blueprint. Alchemy is really something that stands out to me. And with the Y, I do feel, once again, you have a very vivid mind, a very creative mind, a very deep mind. Explore the topics, explore this mind of yours, because this is how you're gonna accomplish things. I don't know how else. Like, this is where you get the inspiration. This is where you get the map. I don't know how else to say it. The map to your desires, to your being. If you're feeling like, okay, I'm a person that has a lot of questions, don't be afraid to ask these questions. I feel like you are a thought leader. I said this previously, some kind of leadership here. I do feel like you're a thought leader, and it's really important. Like, your soul is very curious. Your soul is very, like, eager to learn. And I feel like this is also part of your lesson. There's always more to learn. You never just know. And it's easy to fall into that trap of thinking, oh, I know, but I do know. You can always know more. You know what I mean? This curiosity is a blessing, is a true blessing. And I feel like maybe this is why you had so many reincarnations, because I do see that for you. You've been there time and time again, and through many timelines, and your soul is always like, I just want to learn. I just want to see. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? What happens if I put myself through this? Very curious. And lastly, exchanging gifts. I do see that, once again, I know I've said it before. I feel like I'm repeating myself. The Spirit really wants to stress out this message. You are so deeply connected to Spirit. Like, if you want something, just ask. You have a purpose here. You're serving the universe, and don't be afraid, because the universe is serving you too. it's an exchange of energy. It's a balance. It's a give and receive. It's beautiful. Like, if you're struggling ever, just ask for help. I just feel like maybe I need to emphasize this. Like, it's okay for you to need help, even if we know you're all so powerful and you are so able to accomplish all these things. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay if you get stuck, and it's okay if you struggle. It's part of your experience. But also, you're always supported. You're always divinely guided. I feel like, about the struggling part, I feel like, once again, maybe like it may feel as if your soul is some kind of like scientific running experiments, and you're like, no, why do I have to experience this? And your soul is just like, oh, my bad, I just wanted to see. Like, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Your soul is just very curious. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. I will finally finish with some tarot cards. Gosh. Okay. But I hope you don't take it in the wrong way. I'm not ever saying like, oh, your soul just wants to experience like bad stuff, cause whatever. Like, no. This is valid, and like I feel like part of the bad experiences we live on planet Earth is literally just caused by our egos, our wounds, our fears, and stuff like that. Hurt people, right? But I feel like if you're experiencing some kind of obstacle, with what I'm trying to say, it's your soul being like, oh, I just wanted to see. Okay, now let's lift it up and go on. You know? So don't get too attached to your situations, because it's all one big experiment. And I hope you don't take it in the wrong way, because I can totally see how you can be like, oh, just one big experiment? What is that supposed to mean? But it's a beautiful experiment. And you get to enjoy it. At least I do see that your soul is very fulfilled. Like, I feel like your soul is very fulfilled. And I would not be surprised if even yourself later in the future, you're like, I see why I had all of these crazy things happening. Because it helps to open up the doors around you. I don't know, you're very curious. And once again, you know, you're supported, and you do have the power to overcome all of these things, to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Even if that accomplishment is literally just getting out of a specific environment, stuff like that. Oh, okay, speaking of environments. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like your soul is very loving, and your soul is telling you are meant to have like some kind of divine counterpart, whether it's a friend, family member, lover, pet, maybe even, but you're not meant to go through all of this alone. I feel like this is a very reassuring message, because like sometimes it can be like, okay, I'm supposed to do everything, all of this crazy stuff alone, and you're still like, no, we have a dear friend that is gonna help us. Maybe you know this person already, maybe you don't. But I do see that you're not meant to live all of this alone. You know, you're never alone, but I feel like you do have a counterpart that is gonna assist you with all of these accomplishments, these crazy things that you're going through, and maybe a lot of these lessons too. Maybe this person is bringing a softer side to you, or at least supporting you. You know. Let's check. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. I love the Knight of Cups. I'm like, it's one of my favorite cards. I right now I'm seeing a card from another deck. It's the Grail Knight, and it says, seek the sacred. And I don't know why Knight of Cups is reminding me of this specifically right now. But there's something about you pursuing your arts interests. You making the choice to follow your own path from a place of love is truly what makes a difference. I feel like it's something that makes you different. And you're just following your heart. You know, you're not motivated by things like money, fame, or maybe spite, anger. You know, you don't have anything to prove. You're just here because your heart is telling you to be here, and it's cute. It's very cute. I love that for you. But I do feel like you're gonna be very well surrounded. I feel like powerful souls attract fellow powerful souls. You're gonna have a lot of interesting and amazing people in your life, if not already. I'm pretty confident about that. What was I saying? Two of Wands, like literally what I was talking about. Like literally what I was talking about. All of these big plans that you have, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people that are here to assist you, to make new plans with you. There's a lot of stuff going on in your life. I'm not gonna lie, part one. I'm very curious and I'm very interested to see, like, okay, what kind of stuff is brewing behind the scenes, because, like, wow. It's very impressive. And finally, we have the Empress bottom of the deck. Empress energy. Creating. And there's, again, this notion of feminine energy. It's okay to create, it's also to receive. There's a balance that needs to be learned from you, and this balance is really, truly something that you came to learn. Pretty much. I'm seeing this. We have, literally, even your cards, they remind me of, like, the archetypes of, like, quote-unquote masculine and feminine energy. I have a lot of thoughts on masculine and feminine energy, y'all. Like, I could make an entire video talking about this, because, like, sometimes it's, you know, rooted in gender roles, and I'm not about that stuff, but here we have this, like, impeccability on the left was very, like, power-driven accomplishments, doing this, doing that, focus on your mission. Okay, exactly. And then we have the mystery, the mystical, the so annoying. I hate that there's stupid bugs. I'm sorry, but anyways, the mystical, the how can I say this, like the mystery, oh, the not logical, I'm not gonna say irrational or emotional, just like spiritual, maybe. Creating from a place of a synergy between these energies really is something that you are mastering, or you already master. Like, it's one of your unique traits, an advantage, something that your soul has been learning for a while. I feel like maybe it's part of the reasons why you have been through so many reincarnations and stuff. It's just like to learn how to balance stuff. There's a lot of learning, there's a lot of alchemy. I don't know how else to explain it. I hope it makes sense. Your soul is very curious. Your soul is some kind of forever student, I would say. And maybe that's something that you feel too. You have so many interests and you're like, oh, I'm interested in this, but also that. And sometimes it's kind of contradictory. It would make a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's pretty much it. That's what I had to say for this reading. I don't think there's any other messages, so I'll end your reading here. It was really beautiful. Like, it was really nice. I really enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. I'm so sorry once again if you hear noises or stuff like that. I know my setup is not incredible. Like, I'm trying my best. But, you know, living in the countryside, girl, like, I live near a school, so you hear, like, children outside. Man, so many stupid bugs. Not even gonna lie. And overall, I hope it was fine. Okay, I hope it was okay. I'm trying new stuff on this channel, so for a while I've been filming here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep on filming here, but we'll see. If you enjoyed this, please let me know how it resonates. Let me know, like, what kind of mission you think you are on, because I'm really interested in seeing, like, how this plays out for you personally. If you're interested in more of my stuff, all of my links are down below. I would really appreciate it if you support me, whatever this could mean for you, and know that you are appreciated, that you are deeply magical. Like, I cannot stress that it's like deeply magical. Like, you're giving me wizard vibes. I hope it makes sense. You're giving me wizard vibes, but anyways, thank you so much. Please take good care of yourself, okay? If you have any questions, know that I do offer private readings and we can go into depth about your soul's mission and everything. You can find them in my my own website. Okay, I'm proud of my website. I built it. Miracle.click. All those links down below as per usual. So, thank you very much. Love y'all. Your online fairy godmother. Sending you lots of love. Wishing you the best of the best, and of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hello, welcome, hi, beautiful pile number 2. So you have picked this amazing little card, very pretty, very cute. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into your soul's essence, your soul level persona, let's call it that way. And I'm going to start with these cards with, like, some specific messages. They're very long. They have huge, gigantic paragraphs. So maybe we're gonna just read some parts and stuff, like maybe not all of it, see what resonates. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna jump into it. So you have masculine with 43. And you have your original card, which is nurturing, with number 8. Okay, let's start with number 8. We are the only ones who can heal ourselves, sometimes with assistance, sometimes without. Our energy or chakra system corresponds to the energy flow from the earth. If you listen and feel, the earth will help you heal as well as you heal her, with the nurturing force of timeless give and take. Prayer enables you to take power out of the mind and place it into the hands of deities of the earth and sky. Oh, this is so cute. I'm just really fixating on the specific nurture your dreams. I just felt like this was a big shout out that nurture your dreams, fall too. Okay. Acting your dreams as you want to act. Find a garden, kivas, and sacred places where you have hidden your heart and nurture your spirit. And now we're gonna jump into the other card, which is really interesting. I'm gonna tell you why in like a second. Let me just read some stuff. Carrying your gift of consciousness, from the heart of woman of Mother Earth, trek toward the summit of higher knowledge. Because of male and female imbalances, the earth is in danger of dying. Remember that the power of the masculine explodes as the power of feminine implodes. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. One cannot live without the other. Okay. Balance your masculine and feminine energies through meditation and awareness of when you are carrying a male or female shield. This is a struggle in life and a great source of power for you. I wanted to say like a quick shout out to all of you magical babies who don't identify as male or women, who don't agree with gender roles and stuff like that. I want to say I totally understand you, and these cards also, like, sometimes it bothers me because I'm like, masculine feminine energy can often be interpreted through a lens that is like misogynistic or based in patriarchy and in gender roles and expectations. And I wanted to say that we don't have to say male and female. We don't have to do that. We can literally just, I like to like compare it kind of like to fiery energy and watery energy, like more grounded in the elements, because I'm someone who worships the earth, the elements, more than like, masculine, feminine, god, whatever. This is me personally, you don't have to agree, but I just wanted to mention that. And now I'm going to explain kind of why I thought it was interesting, because in Power 1 there was exactly this kind of concept with some kind of dual energy, duality, and I feel like we are all complex, intricate beings in a complex, intricate universe, but there's a lot of polarized duality, and I feel like this is something that you have specifically, because in the other reading, yes, we talked about masculine and feminine, receiving, giving, but I feel like this is literally deeply at your core. You may be someone with a very interesting astrology chart, with a lot of clashing elements. I don't know why this is coming up, but I just feel like you're very interesting. You're very, very interesting. I feel like, yes, indeed, one thing that you are learning in this lifetime, that your soul came to learn, is the power dynamic, how it plays out in the 3D world. So I'm trying to think about a very concrete example. How does it play out to have creative energy? And how does it feel to act it out? How does it feel to, I don't know, like, it's hard to explain. Gosh. Being rational, being emotional. Being rationally emotional. I hope it makes sense. I just feel like you're here to experience some kind of a bunch of stuff. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy. I don't know why. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy. How interesting. There's just something that is kind of out there. Like, there's something that is very unique to you, that is very, like, special, and I feel like you're meant to experience this because you're very unique and special and kind of out there in the best way possible. I feel like your soul is here to see like the little quirks and odds of life, of energies, how things clash and match together. I don't know how else to explain it. I do believe, however, that you have something that is very interesting at your soul level. Like, I feel like your soul is composed of many different things. And like, of course, everything is, like, composed of many different things. Maybe what are you talking about? I don't know. I just feel like your soul has a very unique blueprint. I feel like you're built from something else. You're different. Even on the soul level, you're very different. Your soul is very different. If souls come from different planets, you come from a very different planet that is like in 3 million other galaxies far away. And you're like, yep, I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm out here. And I feel like also with nurturing, you have such a kind, beautiful little soul. Like, it's so cute. I totally imagine you, Paltu, being super sensitive to like humanitarian stuff, nature. I feel like Paltu, you're the kind of pile that if you're walking in nature, like just walking outside and you see an animal, you're like, must stop everything to pet little animal, make sure that this little animal is okay. I just feel like you maybe have a very imposing energy because I'm getting like emperor vibes from a tarot decks, like the emperor vibes, like very like on my throne, know my stuff, in my power, in my own lane. But you're so gentle, you're so sweet, you're so cute, you're so like caring. I don't know, you're a gentle giant. Like, your soul is a gentle giant. I don't know how else to explain it, but this is such a power that you have, and I understand, like, if you're going through this as a lesson, it can be a very tough lesson, learning how to balance both. But I don't know, if you feel called to it, maybe check out pile number 1, because I feel like there was a lot of similarities just as of right now. Maybe if you feel called to it, this can be confirmation. But okay, we're gonna take a deeper look to all of this, shuffling some cards right now. Some cards. So this is an oracle deck, so we're gonna see maybe like your mission, your blueprint, just more details, because I want to know, I want to see what's up, and I'm curious. Okay, we have, what was I saying? Literally pile 1 literally had writing instead of author. Literally, I'm not even kidding. What the hell? Why is it so specific? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Check out pile 1. Like, this is crazy. So we have author. So some of you are here to bring your teachings into a physical something. Whether it's, or I feel like there's just some kind of creation, right? We're saying author. You can be author of many things, not just a book. Then we have sensitivity. This is telling me, I just feel like you guys are empaths. You are here and you're feeling so much. You're like, whoa, living on Earth is so crazy. I'm feeling so many things. Yes, valid, absolutely. It's very crazy living on Earth. You're very sensitive, and it's a power that you have. It says you're becoming more and more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. I feel like you need to embrace it. Like, there's something about embracing the sensitive side of yours. Okay. I don't know if it's a good example, but I'll try. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't. If you're very touched by the situation that you witness and everything, and you're like, oh, everything is happening, and people are just kind of moving on. People are just kind of being like, all right, stuff is happening, moving on. But you're like, no, I must not move on. This is important. This matters. I must show it compassion. I must give it its voice. I feel like some of you, if you're called to journalism or anything like that, even if it's just like podcasts about specific topics or whatever, I feel like this is really speaking to me right now. There's something about bringing to light the issues of the world, but like in a sensitive manner. And it is in a very humanitarian manner. I don't know why I keep saying that, but you have so much empathy, you're caring, you're loving, you care about the world, and the care that you have is beautiful. Like, don't underestimate how much we need impacts. It's easy to be like, oh, world big, world scary, world spooky, empath. No, like we don't have a place here because we're too sensitive. No. The sensitivity of yours is bringing softness into this world, is bringing compassion. This is literally what we need. And maybe this is how you feel to this duality kind of thing. Everything that the world is, you isn't. Oh, okay, that's a weird way to phrase it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting like Aquarius, Gemini energy. I feel all over the place. I feel sensitive. I feel like my mind is racing. My words are all like blah, blah, blah. Like a lot of stuff is happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I don't know. My mouth is running free. You have a voice and you need to use it. Okay, period. And the last card that came out is let go. Okay, so if you have fears or something holding you back, something that is not serving you, it's part of your soul's lesson to learn which fights are worth fighting. What is worth your time and energy. I feel like your soul just wants to help the entire world. You're like a little alien coming to Earth and being like, this is how humans live? No, I must fix everything. But the universe is telling you, pick your battles. Learn that the entire, the healing stuff, that everything, that all of this is not just on your shoulders. There's a reason why there's other empaths, other light workers, other earth angels. You're one of them. Don't burn yourself out. And I feel like this is something your soul is here to learn. That there's duality, there's things like it. Just as much as you want the world to heal, the world also happens to have destruction. It's just part of, the way that things are. And this is not excusing the horrors of the suffering that we may witness and see in this world. Like, there's things that are truly terrible. Like I said in the previous file, like, I feel like a lot of our human suffering, at least, comes from our egos, come from our bruises, like people hurting other people, coming from fear and stuff like that. But you're here to say, no, we don't have to live this way. But I understand how difficult it must be for you and how, tricky it must be for you to navigate all of this. But it's part of your soul's journey. It's part of your soul's learning. It's part of the lesson. And it's also part of who your soul is. Like I said, it's very unique. I feel like there's not a lot of souls that are like yours, and it may sound like you're lonely or you don't have people to connect to, but know that there's people that you can connect with. You're very guided too. Like, I feel like your soul is your own biggest guide. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, I just see your soul kind of like swimming amongst the stars and being like, I'm connected to myself. Like, of course we are all a collective, of course. But I just feel like your soul is in its own lane. I don't know how else to explain it. It's very powerful. This is why maybe it's intimidating a little bit. It's like, wow, this soul is really like doing its own stuff. And you're like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I am. So I'm still shuffling cards for more information. I picked another deck. We have flexible. So this is, again, giving me so much Aquarius energy. I don't know. The previous pile was very fiery. This pile is very, airy. I don't know how else to explain it. The previous pile was Sagittarius, Aries moment. Yes. I'm seeing a lot of Aquarius, Gemini, maybe even Pisces placements. How interesting. But you gotta learn how to go with the flow. You gotta learn how to adapt. There's something about adapting. Adapting does not mean that you have to suppress things about yourself. It's just a little quick, tiny change. We're adapting. There's a big difference. Whether it's adapting to the world or adapting to your own soul, I feel like your soul is learning about itself and learning about the world and learning about all of this. And I would not be surprised if your soul is relatively new, quote unquote. as in it didn't have many reincarnations. Maybe it's something that your soul was like, oh my god, like reincarnation sounds like a lot, because there's a lot of stuff going on. You're very sensitive. Your soul is very sensitive. And then it took the leap of faith, and it's like, oh yeah, okay. Like, I see that I need to be more adaptable, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's not, the 3D world is not like the 5D world where I'm just floating around and having fun. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna shuffle some more, because this is interesting. Okay. So there's something about your voice, your intuition. Pile number 2. Oh, fork in the road. Okay. This means change. You're here to bring a change, and your soul is on a mission to change things up. To shift the timeline of this world. Okay, this sounds extremely dramatic. Okay, shift the timeline. The shift, there's something about, you came here to change, to bring change. You're here to rock things up in the best possible way. In the best possible way. And this might be a reason why, there's this let go thing. You can't change everything at once. You gotta choose. This is why we have multiple paths. What path are you choosing? And know that you are 100% able to choose a path, and if you don't like it, you can change again. Yeah, there's something about you being free-spirited, having free will also. I'm seeing that for you. Okay. One nice card. One nice card. This is just so interesting. I'm seeing a lot of green, so like, I don't know. Your heart space is very big, is what I'm seeing. Your soul, if your soul had to come from one specific energy, it's coming from love. It's coming from love. Okay, we have mending. Oh, you're a healer, pile number 2. I don't know how else to say it. Like, your soul came to heal itself and heal the world. There's something about, maybe you have karmic lessons that you had to learn, had to go through. There's something about you needing to heal while also healing the world. And I feel like your own healing will teach you how to heal others. So it's one big thing. It's one big thing. But I do feel like your soul is on a mission of bringing softness, kindness, healing, nurturing, exactly. While also being strong, being rooted, being grounded, being confident. This soft energy of yours doesn't have to be small and begging for respect and stuff like that. You can still be powerful and soft and tender and loving and caring. It's really ironic because I said the Emperor. The previous file was the Empress. It was all about receiving more, being more in like this creative flow, this having fun, pleasure. And for you, I feel like, don't be afraid to ground yourself. Don't be afraid to set limits. Your soul came here to learn about that too. Your soul is on a journey. Like, it's learning about itself, the world, it's healing, it's doing a lot of stuff. I feel like maybe in previous lives, your soul took on a roles that are more modest or humble. And it's your time to really take your own space and be like, no, I deserve to be here. I deserve this. How interesting. I hope it makes sense to you. Like, the humble thing, I hope it makes sense. Okay. Now I'm going to pick some very specific messages from your soul, for your soul, from the tarot cards. Really interesting. We're going to see what they have to say. Okay, there's 8 million that popped out. We're gonna check that out. Okay. We have, what is this in English? The Hierophant, I think? Hierophant? My first language is French, so forgive me. My English is a bit tricky, but Hierophant. Oh, Hierophant, whatever. Him. That guy. Yeah, there's something about embracing traditional learning. I feel like you're really here to learn. I don't know what else to say. Like, you're really here to learn, whether it's learning about yourself, or also maybe this is about you needing to go to school or something, like needing to learn in a more classic way. You know, to me there's always been like two types of learning. There's life learning, where you learn lessons through events in life, and then there's like school kind of learning, where you read the texts of people before you, the masters and stuff like that. I feel like you're on a path of learning, and then you're also becoming I do see that. Like, you're becoming a renowned healer, a renowned spiritual person. I just feel like there's something about your essence that people will look up to. You're in your own path. You're your own category, okay? This is usually a card that speaks about following a traditional way. I feel like, yes, you must learn. There's things that you have to learn from the people previously before you, the masters and whatever, but also you're on your own journey. Nothing compares, no one compares to what you're doing, what you're living, what you're going through. And I feel like this is important for me to say, because I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, embracing traditions, but only those that resonate with you, if that makes sense. But I feel like there's something about your soul is really interested in all the learnings, ancestral learning, ancestral healing, shamanic kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And then we have Temperance. Oh, and also we have Justice. To me, these cards are sisters. Like, I've always said this to myself. These cards to me are sisters. And what was I saying about the Aquarius? This is literally Aquarian symbolism, right? You're here to bring temperance, but you're also learning temperance, if that makes sense. I find it so interesting how your soul is here to bring stuff that it's also learning. Like, this is a collective experience. Your soul is like, all right, I'm learning this, but so are you. We're gonna do this together. I feel like there's a lot of great things that are meant to happen to you, but you must master the art of being patient, of being present. But you have a lot to offer to the world. That's, of course, like, I'm not even doubting it. And you have a really strong sense of justice. You're here to bring healing to this world. You're here to bring into the light things that are not okay. You're here to bring change. Shaking things up, like I said. You're very powerful. I find this very inspiring. You really care about the world. Sorry, that's my coffee, sip of coffee right now, because I'm like, wow, a lot of stuff is happening. Your deep caring for this world, your way of seeing how things play out, the odds, the clashing energies, all of this. Maybe it is overwhelming, but it's really what brings you this strong sense of, no, that's not okay. That can't happen this way. No, I don't agree, and I have to do something with this. And it's good. It's very good. I'm very proud of you. Like, I'm very proud of you, soul, and I feel like your soul itself, with time and many other things that will happen, your soul is like learning, okay, this is cool. I love this. This is my path. I'm here to bring change. I hope this makes sense. But this is really interesting. This was a very interesting reading, pile number 2. So, once again, if you feel called to it, I would maybe advise to check out a little bit pile number 1. It may resonate with you. But I just feel like you're so unique, you're so out there, I feel like your soul comes from a very long, distant place. Your soul maybe is longing for a home, too. Like, maybe you feel like you're never quite at home. You miss your realm, you miss the place where you came from. This may be hard for you. But you're here to create your own home as well. Okay, that's pretty much what I see for you. Know that this is all positive stuff. Okay, this is very positive, and I do see like how it can manifest beautifully in the 3D way. Okay, like in the, I don't know, in the 3D realm. There's many possibilities for all of these messages, but I think you're fine. I think you're doing fine. Okay, so let's end your reading here. Thank you so much for listening, being here, and your beautiful, unique essence, pile number 2. Really appreciate it. Like, I feel like, this is so beautiful. I don't know. I just want to hug you. I'm just like, I get it. It's okay. Like, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. If you're interested in a more private reading where we can discuss this in like a deeper way, please check out my website where I do offer very cheap, affordable private readings. Remember code I click. All of my links are also linked down below. I have another channel. I have, social media, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And please consider supporting me if you enjoyed this. I certainly did. I want to know how it resonates, what you think about this. You have such a unique path. I want to hear about it. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and know that you're doing an excellent job. Okay? Bye bye. Hello, welcome, hi, dear pile number 3. So you have picked this, like, I'm speechless. I don't know, like, wow. This really beautiful, may I say powerful card. Hello. This is beautiful. So we're gonna take a deeper look at your soul. Who is your soul? What is their mission? What's going on? Stuff like that. So these cards are really long, as you can see. They have a lot of text. I'm gonna read some parts, but essentially they're just cards to kind of give us some kind of insight on all of this. So you have picked the card Magic originally, and accompanying it, there's the card Grief, 36 and 19. So let's start with Magic, because I don't know, it feels like we are the perfect channel to speak about magic. Let's just put it that way. If you do not believe in magic, your life will not be magical. Oh, magic, like the power of Stonehenge, is part of the unknowable, that which you cannot describe, but which exists and makes your life extraordinary. Oh, it is part of the goodness of your spirit. Okay, good spirit. Magic is what we are all looking for, but if you try to hold it and name it and describe it, you will lose it. Oh, this is really like sticking out to me. I'm just saying, out of the friction of forgetting and remembering comes magic. Out of the mists of dawn and the mysteries of creation, out of this mysteries of creation comes the magic that we call life. Out of your passion for existence comes magic. Okay, hello, magical baby. Hello, pile 3, magical baby that you are. This is, right off the bat, I would not be surprised if you're a very spiritual person, but specifically if you are a magic practitioner in some way. Maybe you're not even aware, I would not be surprised. I would be like, oh yeah, of course. Of course, pile number 3 is a magical baby, I just feel like there's something, this childlike wonder about your soul that is like, whoa! Like, your soul is very passionate about the fabric of the magical universe we live in, And it's really appreciative of that. I would not be surprised if, in many lifetimes or just right now, you're literally like some kind of witch, shamanic person. If you're doing that kind of magic stuff, I would be like, oh yes, of course, that's literally what your soul is craving for. Like, it's as if, maybe this metaphor is a bit weird, but if you replace magic with stars, your soul is like some kind of fascinated astronomer that is just like witnessing the beauty of the universe, the stars, the night sky, and being like, wow, this is crazy. And like, I don't know how else to explain it. I hope it makes sense. But I'm seeing like some kind of high priestess energy. Hello, like, this is beautiful. Anyways, I know we have another card, but I just wanted to say, like, okay, magical baby, I see you. I see you. And then the next card is Grief. Now, before you click off this video being like, oh hell no, know that there's a reason why we have these messages. It's important to hear them out. So let's check out what it says, but I'm sure that it's not that bad, okay? Grief deepens you. It allows you to explore the perimeters of your soul. Grief is the only the only gateway to certain levels of consciousness, and is a hard taskmaster. I don't know why. Right now I'm seeing when it said levels of consciousness, hard taskmaster. I'm seeing your soul kind of evolving as if life is a video game and it's going through different levels. Like it started low, whatever low means, I don't know. But it started low and it's getting higher and higher and higher. I don't know why. Like I'm really I'm really seeing as if there was like levels and there's like a little log and it's like, okay, unlock next level, I gotta do this. Like I don't know. I feel like there's something very playful about your soul too. Like your energetic blueprint is kind of playful. It's kind of whimsical, dare I say. But anyways, through grief, you can explore every aspect of your dark side. Dark side doesn't have to be bad, okay? Please, I'll know that we are all composed of different aspects and everything. So anger, pain, abandonment, terror, loneliness. These are aspects of the sacred wound that in our daily lives we usually try to ignore. Grief forces you to look at those parts of yourself that are not yet healed. Okay. You can look at grief as a teaching. The seeds of wisdom enlighten. Okay. The wisdom. Okay, wait. I feel like you're very. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment are planted within the roots of grief. Your soul is very wise. Like, your soul is very wise. And I'm seeing, like, I don't know why, if it's even a good example, but I'm seeing, I don't know how else to explain it. If your soul was a fantasy character, like not a fantasy character, a fictional character, sorry. I just feel a lot of Gandalf vibes. Like, I don't know why I felt the need to say this to you, but like, this is so funny. I'm just seeing like this perfect match, between oh my god, English is not my first language, I'm sorry. My first language is French. Sometimes I get mixed up between languages. I speak French, Spanish, and English. My brain is working hard, okay? I'm working very hard, but this perfect mix between being whimsical, fun, but also very knowledgeable, having a lot of wisdom, being powerful, being connected to the magic. Does that make sense? I don't know why, how. Today on Miracle Tarot, where you are Gandalf. Okay, period. Let's roll with it. This is so cute. I don't know how else to explain it though, but let's get into the grief. I feel like your soul has been through a lot. Not just your soul, maybe you yourself as well. I would not be surprised if you're saying like, maybe I went through a lot of hard times and everything. I on like 100 bajillion million% understand. Valid. I get that. I'm sorry that you had to go through hard things, whether it's your soul or you in this lifetime. I'm sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry. I recognize that it can be painful, and yes, it brings wounds, like this card says. But your soul is here to learn from these wounds. The soul understands that you are suffering, that you are going through hard things. The soul is not, ignorant of that. And I feel like there's a part of your soul that is like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like your soul is like, I'm sorry, but this is how we're gonna learn. This is how we're gonna grow. I don't like this sentence because usually I'm like, ugh, whatever. But right now, I'm called to say diamonds are created under pressure. Diamonds are growing in the deepest coats of the earth, in the dark, no light. They're created. They emerge. Beauty emerges from the darkness. And I know this is not what we want to hear because it sucks. It sucks. It really does. And I understand it. It does. And I agree. I wish we didn't have to learn through suffering. And I don't think we always have to learn through suffering, actually. But for your soul specifically, I feel like there's something really important for your soul to understand the shadow aspects of life, of energy, of existence. As much as your soul is lighthearted, whimsy, playful, magical, your soul is very light. but maybe it's going through a lot of dark things, so to speak, because it helps your soul to grow, to understand, to have depth. And the more that you go into the darkness, the bigger the light grows somehow. Like, I know it sounds kind of like, what? But I'm telling you, like, I am telling you. And without this darkness, you wouldn't be able to recognize what is light. There's something to it. I don't know. But I hope this makes sense. I'm not saying that your soul is, like, your soul is dark. Your soul is whatever. Like, no. Your soul just seems to have experienced a lot of things to understand the essence of its own light. I hope this makes sense. Let's take a deeper look with these beautiful little cards right here. What is your mission? What is your blueprint? Apart from being Gandalf, apparently. I don't know why. This is still making me laugh. I'm just like, what? Why? I don't know. Well, this is who I am, right? This is who I am. You want a specific reading that is like very structured and whatever, this is not the vibes here. We are in our whimsy, magical era. A little bit ADHD brain, but hey, what can I say? Okay, come through oracle cards. We were speaking about magic. What was I saying? It doesn't have to be literally like, oh, you're meant to be an oracle / tarot card reader. But this is just highlighting to me the connection that you have to spirituality. You're a messenger. You're an interpreter of the universe. You so deeply understand the magical aspects of the universe. You can speak the language of the universe and you can understand it. You can translate it to others. I would not be surprised if you're like, maybe I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, whatever, like all of these stuff. I would be like, oh yes, of course, spawn number 3. Of course, you're literally a magical whimsy wizard. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. But I feel like this is part of your soul's essence. To come on here in the 3D world and be like, guys, you got it all messed up. Here's what it really means to be connected to the messages of the universe. You're an interpreter. And you can interpret in many, many, many ways. Like, it doesn't have to be just spiritual or whatever. Like, you can literally, like, channel the universe through music, through poetry, through whatever your endeavors are. Truly. Like, I mean it. I really mean it. Then we have counseling. Okay. This channel is attracting the earth angels all the time, the light workers. I swear to you, it's always like this. But I feel like part of your mission as a soul is you're really here to highlight and embrace the magical nature of others and encourage them to embrace it too. To follow their own soul's path, to heal, to be there, to, I don't know, I feel like you're so confident, you're so powerful, you're so aligned with your spirituality, you're so unique, magical. You're really magical. And you're here to say, no, you're magical too. I hope it makes sense. But perhaps, like, once again, you do feel called to, like, therapy work, oracle cards, you know, with whatever resonates. I'm just kind of interpreting it as a soul level and not on a 3D level, because I know this deck is life purpose and it talks about careers and stuff like that, but right now, this is not what I want to focus on. If it resonates though, I'm happy. I'm very happy. So, but also, like, your deep understanding of these wounds is really what makes you able to help these people step into their own light. You know what I mean? So this is what I was saying earlier, like, there's learning. Okay, we have builder. Ironically, Padawan always had this thing about being passionate, accomplishing stuff, but I feel like you're a builder in a more, not casual way. I feel like this is wrong to say casual way. In a more subjective way? A more, I don't know how to explain it properly. If Padawan is here to accomplish stuff, make things concrete, You're here to build others up. You're here to build something that is emotional, that is not palpable, that is not visible with the naked eye. Exactly. You're building some kind of energetic, emotional, social something, you know? You're here to create. I'm hearing like weaving the fabric of reality. Whatever this means, like, okay. This is a big message, but your soul is here to create something beautiful. I don't think you're here to, you know, to accomplish things in the like in the 3D sense. Truly, yeah. I feel like you're here to accomplish something that is on the soul level, but for others. I'm taking a deeper look with other cards. Just a moment. I'm gonna shuffle the hand. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And don't take it in the wrong way. I'm not saying, oh, you'll never be successful in your own life. Like, no. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that the impact that you have is like emotional, is spiritual, on a soul level, on like an atomic level, dare I say. Okay, we have Imagine. So your soul, I feel like your soul is very connected to the, once again, like the magic of life. You are a very powerful manifester. Okay. Whatever it is that you can envision, your soul's like, yep, we can manifest that. And don't be afraid. I know sometimes we're like, oh, whatever I can see, I can manifest. So like, I better not imagine bad scenarios or it's gonna happen. No, don't worry about that. No. Like, absolutely not. Let's not go into that way. Know that you're not manifesting bad scenarios. Like, don't worry about it. It's just not. No. That's not how it works. I want to reassure you, you're fine. Okay. But Imagine here is really saying like you're a powerful manifester. Okay. Like literally, your energy. I'm really interested to see how, like, what pile you're gonna pick with the Melie, because I was gonna say like your energy is very magnetic. I would not be surprised if you attract a lot of people, a lot of opportunities. Very magnetic. You're a magical baby, like I said. Magic happens all around you all the time. And I feel like maybe this is also something that you are learning about yourself. You're like, oh, I truly am magnetic. I truly am magical. Like, I'm not just witnessing the magic around me. I am the magic. Oh. Okay, then there's Not For You. I'm gonna pick one last card. Just a second. Oh, okay. There's like 3 that came out. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna take all 3. There's Happy, Observer, and Building Blocks. Okay. I feel like, okay. I feel like you are gifted with a very deep, profound knowing, dare I say, maybe even nudge. Like, when something is not good for you, you have such a powerful no response. Like, your entire soul is like, I know that's not meant for me. And the thing that I think is not meant for you, how do I say this without sounding weird? I don't feel like the 3D world really matters to you. I don't know how else to explain it. I just feel like your soul is just such a magical being that you're just like, no, I don't care about taxes and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying, oh yeah, quit your job and everything and just live in the forest and eat fruits naked. Like, that's not what I mean. I just mean that maybe your soul, I'm so sorry if there's bugs and stuff. I live in the countryside. There's always bugs in my house, and that's beyond. That's out of my control. Okay, like I cannot do anything about it. There's too many bugs. Anyways, I just feel like you're not here to care about that kind of stuff. Like, I know it sounds weird, but you're not here to live in the 3D sense. And it's very ironic because why are you living in the 3D sense? To bring the 5D to the 3D, okay? But you're not here to have earthly worries and matters, if that makes sense. A sip of coffee because I'm like thinking right now. Yes, you're a human with human responsibilities in the human life and all that stuff, but don't feel controlled or bound to these things. I feel like one thing about you is really about, like, you need to remember how magical you are. You need to connect to that. It's really important. And then there's observer with literally a fox looking at the moon and the stars, like literally what I was talking about earlier. Maybe some of you are really interested in astronomy or astrology, you know? There's something about that, but your inherent power, your ability to observe the world, the magic of the world specifically, to be able to like see the very fabric of the universe. Very powerful. Very powerful. Use that to your advantage, because let me tell you right now, not everyone is blessed with this kind of gift. Yes, there's intuition, there's stuff like that, but I really see that you are able to like see other dimensions, see that all that is possible. Like, it's crazy. And I feel like there's something about you having to learn how to properly use that gift. And also building blocks. Okay, building blocks. Oh, building blocks. This card has been haunting me recently. So I'm like, you again, like in my personal readings. You again? Oh my gosh. But building blocks is really talking about having a solid, strong foundation. And I feel like in your case, your soul is very solid and has a strong foundation. I just feel like you need to establish yourself. You need to establish yourself. I don't know how else to explain it. Just like settle down into this energy, this essence of yours. There's no need to run away from it, to hide it, whatever. Just build your life around your soul's purpose, your soul's calling, your magical essence. Because there's no point in ignoring it or trying to push it away. Let me just tell you. And then you have happy. Like, literally, what was I telling you? You're like, oh, you're a little whimsical baby. You're a magical baby. You're just floating in the clouds. Like, what is that one show? The one show with the bears. Is it Care Bears? Like, the Care Bears, like, in the rainbows and stuff. That's you. That's literally you. You're magical. And I'm saying baby not in a weird way. Because I just feel a lot of childish energy, a lot of cute energy. A magical child, if you wish. A magical child of the universe. I'm not trying to be condescending or whatever. I feel like I was influenced by one of my favorite tarot readers, Chloe Taylor. She always says magical baby as well. So shout out to Chloe Taylor. Love her. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, okay. This optimistic like approach that you have to life, to all of that stuff. It's a superpower, baby. Like, it's a superpower. It's a great thing. You're here to be happy. You're here to experience this joy, this fulfillment, this optimistic approach. Embrace it. Embrace it. It's very beautiful. It's very nice. And I feel like if you're struggling with it, maybe this is part of your lesson, but most importantly, I feel like this is part of who you are. Like, you're just a little rainbow person. You're a rainbow. You're the personification of like a ray of sunshine, a piece of rainbow. Like, it's beautiful. Okay? Now we're gonna see some specific messages from your soul with tarot cards. But I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Here we have Two of Cups. I do feel like your relationships are very important. Like, your soul is a lover. You love others. And you see the magic in giving and receiving in relationships. I just feel like you're very magnetic. I would not be surprised if you have a lot of friends, if you have a lot of people interested in you and stuff like that. I would be like, oh yeah, of course. I keep saying that about you. I'm just like, oh yeah, of course. Not in a mean way, don't worry. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like you're very magnetic, and maybe this shows in your relationships, and your soul is saying like, hey. There's a lot of soulmates, whether it's like platonic or whatever. Soulmates is a very big word, but you have a lot of soulmates waiting for you out there. Oh, sing the pentacles. You're here to share your gifts. You're here to share your magic. Like, I don't know how else to say it. You're here to, you have such a generous vibe. You're here to share this optimistic side of you. You're so cute. I don't know how else to explain it. You're just being a cutie. Look at her. It's a little fairy giving her little fruits to okay, there's the Knight of Cups that came out. So once again, we have following your heart and everything. But anyways, she's giving out fruits and little animals. She's so cute. There's like a lot of generosity coming out of you. How funny. Okay. Funny. Magician. Okay. That's literally what I was talking about. All the possibilities are yours. My dear power number 3. You have the power. You have the tools. You have everything. You have all that you need to manifest the life that you want. The lessons have been learned. The magic is within you. You're a powerful manifestor. I already said this, but you're powerful. You see beyond the 3D world. You see beyond the veil. You can see the possibilities. You can, hell, you can dive into the well of like the universe, the essence of the universe, and be like, I know exactly what I can create with this energy, with this. Like, this is crazy, but this essence. This is who you are. And your soul is saying, do it. This is why we came here. Do it. Okay? Whatever it is for you, try to do it, you know? But wow, this is so beautiful. Like, I'm just so shook. I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. I don't know. Okay, so I hope this makes sense for you, because I really enjoyed this. I know it was kind of like, I don't know, I've said a million times, but I know it was kind of weird, but I have to repeat it. Your wisdom, your power, your knowing goes hand in hand with your optimistic, wonderful nature. You're literally a magical baby Gandalf. Period. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna finish your reading here. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. Remember how powerful you are. Like, I don't know what else to say. If you want to take a deep dive into all of this, I do offer private readings on my website, memorable.click, which you can check it out. I have other work. I have social media, all that good stuff, all of it. All linked down below. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to support me, you can check that out down below, or just subscribe and like. It always helps. If it resonates, please tell me in the comments how it resonates. What is your magic essence? I want to know about that. And wishing you the best of the best. Thank you so much for being here. Literally, like, bringing your whimsy, cute little energy. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Hello, welcome. Hi, beautiful pile number 4. So you have made this beautiful image today. We're gonna do, just a little check. See who you are on a soul level. So you have played the card Illumination with the card Focus. Number 37 and 34. How interesting. Okay. So yeah, we're just checking like, who are you on a soul level, stuff like that. We're gonna start with Illumination. As you can see, these cards are very much a book. No, I'm just kidding. They have a lot of words. So we're gonna read some sentences, maybe not all of it. Let's get started. Let's get started with Illumination. Exactly. Okay, so as darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is a time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Oh, this is cute. Reflect on the new vision that has been living on the perimeter of your consciousness. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muses of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you onto illumination. How interesting. I'm really interested that it says take responsibility for your work in your life, and right next to it there's focus. Let's read focus. Okay. Much of what you see in life is an agreement that something is in fact true. To develop power, focus on one aspect of your life. Okay. How interesting. Become an expert. In the process of becoming an expert, you fine-tune your whole being. You collect the important parts of yourself and you begin to live. Oh, to live the life of a warrior. I just had like an image of the book. What is it called? Is it Light Warrior? I'm not sure because I have it in French, but it's like from the author Paulo Coelho. Paulo Coelho. I think it's the book Light Warrior. Yeah, you do not. I think. I don't know. I don't remember, but I don't know. If you want to check that out, I'm pretty sure it's Light Warrior from Paulo Coelho. Maybe it's interesting. I don't know. I just had a flash of an image like, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay, where we collect your energy and focus your power on wondrous and magical acts. Let the shell of your consciousness rise out of the ocean of your subconscious mind. It's just a matter of focus. I see why they picked this image. This is the image of the card. Very pretty. Okay. Hello, enlightened person that you are. Like, here, I just feel like, I just feel this energy that is very... I hope I'm not offending anyone when I'm saying that. It's not meant to be offensive or whatever. I'm just... This very, like, monk-like energy. Your soul is very aligned with the cosmic flow of things, with the oneness of the universe. Your soul is very focused on... I don't know how else to explain it, on your 3D learning or your 3D experience. Not in a bad way. I feel like this is why there's focus. I feel like your soul has a fascination for rediscovering time and time again how it feels to be a soul and yet not a soul. You know what I mean? Like, your soul always exists, but how does it feel to be a soul in a human body or in an animal body, you know? I feel like Light Warrior really describes your soul. You're here for a mission and it's to conquer, I don't know how to say it, the minds of others in a good way. To remind others of their light, of the faith that lies within them, the power. You're here to dissipate their demons, to bring light into the conspiracy of darkness that we may encounter in our lives. I hope this makes sense, but there's just something so sacred about your soul. Like, if your soul was a D&D class, please bear with me. If your soul was a D&D class, it would be a paladin. Is that how you say it? Paladin? Let me check it out because I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. Paladin? Anyways, the dudes that are like, you know, ooh, I'm a knight, but also I serve the gods. Yeah, I think it's Paladin that you say. I think I don't say it properly, but you know, French is my first language. Please bear with me. I just feel like there's something about you that is so powerful. Like, you're ready to go at war with dark entities. You're focused. You're some kind of spiritual samurai. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Your soul is very sharp. Your soul is very... has a lot of discipline. I feel like in many of your incarnations, you may have been going through like a lot of specific incarnations to build up this strength of yours. It was a journey to become powerful, and now you're focusing on guiding others onto that path. I would not be surprised if you're some kind of teacher for other souls in that lens. I don't know. This is really interesting. I'm shuffling some cards to kind of see, okay, you know, what's going on. We have the first card that fell out is artist. So maybe this illumination work, this focus, this warrior aspect, you're fighting things through your art. This is really interesting. We have speaker as well. So I do feel like you're here to motivate others to help change lives, to help, like, I don't know, fight back against things that are not good. I would not be surprised if you're some kind of revolutionary person that is like, no, everything is, the systems are bad, everything, we must we must do it again. We must redo everything, and I'm here to say it's our time to shine. You have this power, this drive, and not to accomplish things, not to. You have this power and drive to fight, whatever it is that you want, you feel a need to fight. Truly. Oh, okay. Maybe this makes sense. Environmentalist. Maybe you are here to defend the earth and its inhabitants, whatever it means for you. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Maybe your soul is very fascinated by planet Earth, I must say. If it doesn't resonate, you're like, yeah, like, I care about the environment, but maybe I'm not, like an environmentalist warrior or whatever. Maybe your soul just really is fascinated and cares deeply about the world that it lives in. It's like, wow, it's so beautiful, and it's cool, and I love it, There's a reason why you came here, after all. But how interesting. I would not be surprised if you're like some kind of activist, especially for the environment, some kind of activist. You're here to bring light onto the condition of the world and fight it. And be like, no, I'm not afraid. I'm here to fight this. You're a light warrior, like I said before. This is who you are. This is... I feel also you are very charismatic, and yet you have this power. You have also this gentleness about you. You have this, like, this synergy of, like, strong and tender. But there's also something about expressing yourself. Like, expressing yourself helps to change the world. It helps to fight. Like, you don't have to literally fight. It doesn't have to be hard. Just speaking up, using your voice, being yourself is fighting these negative entities. You know what I mean? Let me just... But I said a million times, my channel attracts light workers. No other channel that I've seen attracts light workers like I do. Like, it's crazy. I'm not even surprised. I'm like, every pilot has been so wonderful, magical, powerful, and I'm like, yep, these are my magical little magical viewers. What can I say? We have the card round and round. So like I said, I feel like your soul has been going through a lot of cycles, a lot of learnings, a lot of teachings, a lot of different things. And I feel like maybe you have some kind of karmic lessons that you had to learn, and it was part of the journey. Like, it was part of the journey. I feel like you're also a cycle breaker, quite literally, whether it's in the world, within yourself. Your soul is here to say, this is taking an end right now, here. You know what I mean? There's this power. Like, I feel like you're very guided, maybe by Michael, Archangel Michael. Because I'm just seeing, like, his sword of fire right now. And I'm like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. If it resonates with you, I would not be surprised that you work with Archangel Michael, that he's one of your guides, because I really feel his powerful energy coming through right now. Well, you're here to be a cycle breaker, to heal, to shift the narrative, to be like, we had enough. You're a warrior. What can I say? We have Treasure Island. I'm hearing you're a treasure. Like, you're so worthy of love and stuff like that. I feel like your soul is also here to experience abundance in some way. I don't know, like, know that this journey, this adventure you're going on has a treasure at the end, and whatever it could be. Like, I don't think it's necessarily just 3D stuff. I feel like you're gonna get recognition, you're gonna gain great relationships, you're gonna gain great self-confidence, you're gonna feel this abundance coming through in your life. You're meant to have it too. Like, for all the work that you do, the universe is like, I got your back. I got your back. And I think it's part of something that your soul came here to experience in this specific life. You're like, oh yeah, the beauty of being rewarded for good work. So interesting. I feel like your soul is slowly learning also how to be like more open. Oh, that was my kitty cat. Did you hear that? I have a little kitten sleeping next to me. Maybe he's agreeing. What can I say? Maybe he's saying, yep, that was right. He's so cute. But I just feel like you have such unique gifts and capabilities. Like, you truly are a treasure to the universe. You're very appreciated. And I feel like this is something that maybe your soul is kind of slowly understanding. It's like, oh, I really do have a role in all of this, and I am crucial. I am a crucial part of the collective, and the work that I do is important. I am important. I do matter. You know what I mean? Your energy is a gift. Let's go like one last card. There's like a lot of cards I want to come out, and I'm like, no. Too many cards. There's two, I think. That's two. Yeah. We have a deep knowing. So I do feel like you are deeply guided, and your soul is very intelligent. I feel like I get a lot of swords energy, like in the tarot deck, like the sword sweep, like Queen of Swords kind of. Very focused, very disciplined, very intelligent, but also you have an appreciation for beauty, for I don't know how to explain it. Delicate. Yeah, I feel like there's something delicate about you. And the last card that we have is peace. I feel like, yes, you're here to bring peace, which may feel kind of like, what? Like, I thought, light warrior and stuff like that. Yes, light warrior, it brings peace. It brings light, quite literally. You're here to bring this to the world. And I feel like to yourself as well. I feel like I would not be surprised if you guys are going through like cycles, you're breaking generational curses and stuff like that. There's something about peace, and your soul is always looking for peace in a way. You're a peacemaker. I feel like also maybe this is a sign that you don't always have to fight. Like, I feel like there's rest in this. There's a period where you can just enjoy things, Treasure Island, just hanging out, just appreciating, just receiving, and you deserve to do so. Bottom of the deck was higher power. You really are working directly with the universe, for the universe. If you have a boss, maybe it's the universe. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. Your soul is very beautiful, like very wise, and I don't know, maybe even a bit mysterious. Maybe a bit mysterious, what can I say? Right now I'm just gonna see if there's any other specific messages from your soul with the tarot cards. I'm shuffling them right now. My favorite deck ever. I love this deck. It's kind of used. I wanted to say the sun is literally exactly what I was talking about. There's this optimistic side of you that you need to dive in. You bring light, but remember that you are light. I would not be surprised if you guys have some kind of inner work to do as well. Like, your soul is here to also have this kind of work done. So shadow work, maybe, stuff like that. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna highlight this a little bit more. I really want you to see something. Oh, this is my kitty cat. Okay, I want you to see how ironic, because I just noticed the moon, the sun, there's something about, the sun illuminates the moon, right? The moon shines because of the sun. I feel like, I don't know if you're seeing it, I feel like the placement is perfect. The universe is literally shining on you. You are guided by the divine light, if that makes sense. Like, the sun is literally directly going onto the moon. I'm just saying, like, you are illuminated by the universe. You are in like some kind of divine light. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you're protected, you're safe, you're an embodiment of divine light. This is crazy. I don't know how else to say it. I hope it makes sense because it's beautiful. Like, I'm very inspired by this. It's very beautiful. I hope you saw what I meant. I'm just gonna... Okay. I hope you see what I mean because, like, I don't know. We have, we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like exactly, you're here to break free from the stress, from the trauma, from the, that kind of stuff. You're not meant to live this. You're meant to heal yourself and to put an end to the suffering from the world around you to your inner world as well. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how else to explain this, but you don't have to suffer is what I'm trying to say. Like, yes, light warrior, this warrior we see, like, fighting and stuff like that, but it doesn't have to be hard. I feel like your soul is learning how to release that karmic baggage of suffering and finding things difficult, struggling. There's something about embracing a light-hearted approach. There's judgment. You are working with the angels. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you are... I feel like your soul is very aligned with, like, divine righteousness, divine justice. You're here to bring this judgment upon us. And please do not think, like, I'm saying that you're superior or whatever. Like, it's just... You're here to shed light onto things that are not, maybe not okay. I hope this makes sense. I just wanted to mention as well, again, the sun. There's two suns. And really sticking out to me. You're light. You're an embodiment of light in the best possible way. Okay, we have Page of Swords. So I do feel like, what was I saying about the Swords energy? Just noticed the 2 tarot cards, 2 out of 4 Swords energy. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you have a very sharp mind. Use it to your advantage. Don't let your mind overtake you. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes our brain kind of acts against us, and you're like, brain, why are you doing this? And then brain's like, I don't know. You're a very sharp mind. Your capability of seeing the details, seeing, I don't know, your intellect is very sharp. Use that to your advantage, okay? Don't let it hurt you. It's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to help, most importantly. And I know that this can all feel a bit overwhelming. I do feel like you have a lot of tasks and a lot of things to do. I feel like you're a very busy soul, to say the least. Through all of that, take the time to enjoy, to rest, to rejuvenate, to have fun. I feel like this is why the sun's image was like so striking. It's like, yes, you're fighting against like the darkness. You're doing this, you're doing that. But take the time to enjoy, to relax, take it easy. It's part of your soul's purpose as well, to just have fun, to have pleasure. You are the divine light. We all are, but I just feel like you're fascinated in it, if so to speak. There's just a very clear message to me right now that is like, you're connected to the divine mother and you're serving her, and she's saying thank you, and I'm looking after you for all of your good work. This is beautiful. Like, this is so beautiful, band number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, because I certainly did. It was really nice. I just feel so like, wow. Like, I feel a lot of respect for you, your soul, your spirit guides. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, please let me know. If you want to take a deeper dive on this, I do offer private readings on my website, miracle.click. If you're interested, I have other links as well. They're all in the description down below. My social media, all that good stuff. So thank you so much. If you want to, support me, just drop a little like, or if you want to do some more, I do appreciate all the support. You can find all my links down below. Once again, I appreciate you so much. I love this. This is beautiful. This is cute. I hope that you're gonna have a wonderful time because you deserve it. You deserve to have fun. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, most importantly. You're doing great. And thank you for all your service. I'll see you in your next reading, okay? Bye-bye.